So, you want to be Dana White? Well, sit back, relax, and be prepared to turn your life around. This will require a lot from you, though. You will need to change everything from your hobbies, haircuts, partner, drug consumption, and even most importantly, you'll need to take every single bit of compassion you have for other human beings and throw that right out the window. To begin, let's work on getting the appearance figured out. You're going to want to print out a picture of a red bowling ball and show it to your barber. Hopefully they'll be good enough and you'll walk out resembling a tomato. However, just this haircut won't be enough. Like I mentioned, the tomato man has a glow to him like nobody else. The redness that progressively gets redder and redder the more he speaks. This is definitely a tough one to mimic. But as a quick remedy, you could relocate one of your many blackjack sessions outside, and this way, if you avoid sunscreen, you'll be able to achieve a glow similar to Dana's if you stay out there just long enough. I know this may sound a bit unattainable, but keep it in mind that you'll be injecting all of the steroids that USADA has confiscated over the years and will naturally have a much larger and redder head because of it. Perfect. Now that we're finished with the head, let's move on to the clothing. This part may be the absolute easiest of them all. This is because, despite being a multi-millionaire who squeezes every single last penny out of everybody he interacts with, he still shops in the for sale section of Walmart. Just take a look. Oh, and I know you may be wondering about the $1,000+ suits he wears on fight night. Well, don't worry about that. Your multi-billion-dollar net worth friends will be able to buy you plenty of those. Great, we've got the appearance nailed down. Now let's jump into the hobbies. Currently, you may be into kayaking, video games, BJJ, all stuff normal human beings do. Well, newsflash, Dana is far from normal. Instead of loading up a game of Call of Duty, you'll be unloading on a bunch of $5 hookers in Vegas after spending 40 hours sitting at a blackjack table. Yes, these will be your nights. Sometimes you'll win, and sometimes you'll lose. But one thing I can guarantee is that the best man at your wedding will more than likely be the high-stakes blackjack dealer at the MGM Grand. Next, let's focus on the mentality of Dana White and exactly how we can replicate that. Most people seek out to be truthful, honest, and caring. However, now that you're going to be Dana White, we're going to want to change those things just a little bit. Maybe instead we'll want to be manipulative, dishonest, and ruthless. Remember, you're going to need to tell people risking their lives to fight in an octagon that they're only worth $11,000 to fight. However, despite all this, you're going to want to maintain an extremely humble image, constantly telling people how hard you've worked and how everybody can do the same to get there. But never mention the fact that you have multi-billion-dollar friends who have funded you throughout the entire process. Oh, and I almost forgot. I won't get political here, but you will embrace what it means to be a hypocrite. Dana, a man who publicly supports Donald Trump, would make you think that he supports freedom of speech and all those other rights as well. However, hate him or love him, at least Donald allows all these different media outlets to do their jobs. If Dana doesn't like you, quite frankly, just forget about it. You're going to have to maintain a tight leash on these media outlets if you want to be like him, leaving shows like Kevin Aioli and Brett Okamoto to give you layup questions for your entire career. Finally, let's talk about the job you must do. You'll have to make fights. Oh wait, Mick Maynard and Sean Shelby already do that. Okay, you'll have to manage the day-to-day operations of the UFC. Oh wait, Hunter Campbell and Grant Norris-Jones do that. Okay, you'll have to be a compulsive liar every single day to the media and fail to make Tony versus Habib number 5, or for the 5th time rather, and instead put them on the exact same card fighting different opponents. So yeah, I guess all you have to do is talk to the media, pick your favorite fighters on the Contender Series, and pick who gets bonuses. Go home, yell at people, and do it all again.